Hello guys, I'm back again. Remember guys, I told you guys I'm gonna show you guys my other part of my garden. The one I showed you guys last time was at the side of my house. The one I'm gonna show you guys right now, the one is at the back of my house. Up here I plant some stuff. Some are growing, but some are still underground. I'm waiting for them to germinate. So I'm gonna show you guys right now what I really do at the back of my house, the garden at the back of my house. So you guys come with me. Yes, you guys, this is the garden at the back of my house. This garden, most of the stuff I do here is tomatoes. I plant so many tomatoes back here. Um, all like the pole, the sticks that you guys are seeing pinned on the ground, they are all tomatoes. I use the sticks so I could tie the tomatoes on them because tomatoes are fragile. When they start to produce fruit, they get so heavy and it can break off. So when you tie them, you help support them. And you don't want them sometimes to lie on the ground because sometimes when they lie on the ground, animals can eat the tomatoes when they are ripe. When everything is ripe, it looks good. It looks good for human. It also looks good for animals. So they will eat it. But when it's like tied up like this, it's more safe than when it's lying down. So I put this post on them. Um, Guys, you guys will not believe all these posts that you see here. I found them in this land. In this land, I didn't buy nothing. Sometimes when God wanna bless you, He bless you in a marvelous way. He put treasure everywhere. You have to be ready to see those treasure that He have put. Somebody else will see all this stuff, will say, oh, this is trash. Let me trash them. Let me throw it. They are not good in my yard. But I saw them like treasure. I saw them like things that God have placed there for me, because I believe this property was provided to me by God. He knew what I wanted. He knew my heart desire. So He gave me a property. He did not only give me the property, He also put treasure that I have to find in there. There's so much things I found here that I didn't need to spend my money. Like some of my raised beds, the lumber that I used to build them, some of them, I found them in the land. I found them in the land. They were all free. I didn't need to buy them. I bought some of it. But a lot of them, I found them in this land that God gave me. So sometimes when God gives you stuff, He will bless you. You put treasure. You have to be ready to see those treasure that He have put. Because sometimes some of us are blind. We have our own things in our heart. So sometimes God is really putting something for you, but because you have your own thought, you won't see those things. So guys, I want you guys to learn to listen, open your eyes. God keep things for us. Trust me. I've witnessed it. He have showed me. I've seen it. If I'm telling you guys, it's from experience. So all these posts, if I had to buy them, it will cost me a lot of money. But guess what? God kept it there for me. So I didn't have to buy them. It's free. You see, all these are my tomatoes. I even have some of them producing already. Some tomatoes are producing little. It's a lot of tomatoes. I think I have more than probably like 70 plants of tomatoes here. I wanted to plant a lot of romaine because I like the paste tomato, and I can tomato too. I do canning too. When I have a lot of tomato, I will can them. I will show you guys how I can my tomatoes. Yeah, when it's time for the tomatoes harvest, I will show you guys how I can them. So guys, all these are tomatoes. All these sticks you're seeing here, all these poles are all tomatoes. Oh, look at this. This bed is my garlic bed. Look at that. This is garlic. I planted them last year in October. And then when the winter came, they died down. That's how you plant garlic in the area that I live in Zone 6. You plant them in the fall. And then when the winter comes, they will die down. But when spring comes, they will pop up. That's how we grow garlic here. But guess what? I put so many in the ground. And I don't know what happened to them. You know, some of them came up, some of them do not. So I just have few garlics here. All this, like this one, like this is elephant garlic. I don't know if you guys know elephant garlic, but there are those garlic in the store. That one, if you look at it, maybe there are like 4. They are so big. Those are elephant garlic, you can see. And then this is regular garlic. They didn't do well at all. Compared to my onions down there, the garlic do not come up all. Yeah, just few of them. But maybe this area is not good for garden. Next time, maybe I'll plant it down there at the side garden and try it. Or I will not do it in a raised bed. Maybe I'll do it in ground planting. So I've learned my lesson from this. You guys know when you're doing things, you make mistakes. And from that, you will learn and correct yourself. So that's human nature. So don't make mistake and feel bad about it. That no, as human we make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. And then after that you correct yourself. You know, all this I'm learning. It's a learning process. And next year I'll do more better. So all this, yeah, so all these guys is tomatoes. All these poles you guys are seeing, they are all tomatoes. They are doing great. They are doing wonderful. Guys, right here are potatoes. Yeah, they are the regular potatoes that I planted. I wanted to buy seed for potato, but they were so expensive. They are not expensive. They are like maybe 8 in there, 8 in a bag. Just 8 little potato seeds. So what I did when I went to the store, I realized that some potatoes have germinate. So I started buying those potatoes that are germinate. And that's what I put here. When I planted these potatoes here, animals came and roofed them, took them out and ate the shoots. But I replanted them, and guess what, guys? They grew. Look at that. All this, like this, you guys are seeing are regular potatoes here. They did. If I have trashed them, that old animal have ate my thing, I should trash them. You see, I'll lose my money, but guys, I put it back in the ground. Guess what? They are doing great. They are doing wonderful. All these are regular potatoes. Yeah. This area here is corn. I put it in the ground last week, but they have not yet come up. Yeah, nothing have come up. I have this bed here, sweet potatoes. I just put them in. Them too, they are struggling to come up, but they will. You know, plants are like that. Sometimes when they are fighting to come up, you might give up thinking they are dead. But guess what? Give them time and you will be surprised. They will, all of a sudden, you come one day, they have covered the whole place. So that's how gardening is. When you do gardening, you have to have patience, you know. If you just see things are not doing well and you give up, no. Those plants are like humans, you know. Sometimes we have difficulties with things, but when we have patience, those things one day will be over. So that's how plants are like humans. So all this, you guys see it, this is a goosey, the melon seed, a goosey. Yeah, also Cameroonian, we eat a lot of egusi, and guess what? Egusi is so expensive in the store right now. Very expensive. So I decided, oh, let me try egusi, you know? Let me try to grow my own. If it can produce a lot, I'll be so grateful with that egusi, because it's one of the things that are so expensive in the store. So those are egusi. These are like pumpkin. Yeah, the regular pumpkin. Yeah, I just tried them. I just transplanted them last week. I let them sit on the because I planted them from seed. I let them sit down too much before I put them in the ground. So some of them started producing flower, and you know, their colors are awful. But guess what, guys? Patient win the race. I know they look like this, but guess what? They will pick up. And, you know, they'll pick up. I just have to have patience, you know. Just leave them there. So long as they are having water, they will grow. Yeah, so guys, this is what I've planted in the back of my garden. It just have potatoes and tomatoes back here. That's what I have back here. Yeah, but yeah, for now, this is what I have at the back of my house, you know. I just want to thank God for the land. He gave me this land and put treasure in it. You know, when I moved here, there was so much leaves everywhere. Leaves everywhere. But guess what, guys? When I was looking at it, I was not looking like it was a trash. I was looking at those leaves as a treasure. Because I know what was in my heart. I knew I had to start my own garden, and those leaves will have use. And guess what? Those leaves are what I put. Those leaves is what I put in my raised bed, the bottom of my raised bed, before I put soil. Guess what? Those leaves became a treasure to me. You know, I'm telling you, God is wonderful. If you just know His way, the way He walks, you'll be amazed. You will enjoy. He will give you things. You just have to keep your eyes open. You know, remove your eyes from worldly things. Remove your eyes from big things. Because God is like that. He starts with little things. If you see those little things and capture it and appreciate it, that's how you will increase it. You know, we don't just get up one day, I just want to have big things. That's not God. Because you have not even managed the small one He gave you. How do you think you manage the big one? So start little. When He gives you little, appreciate it. Look at all these poor. You know, they were like looking like trash, dating the whole place. But guess what? I saw it like treasure. You know, everybody want to touch it. I should just leave my stuff there. It have use for me. And look at that. Look at so many. If I went to buy it, look at that. You know, everything in the market is so expensive right now. Everything have doubled, triple their price. But guys, look at those posts. All is for free. All I found it in the land. So I just want to thank God for it. Guys, well, this is all I have today for this garden to show you guys. My tomatoes are still growing. When they will start to produce, guys, you guys are going to watch me harvest them. And it feels good when you harvest your own thing that you plant. So that's it for today, guys. Bye. Please subscribe so when I post new video, you know, you can watch them. Thank you, guys. Bye.